Another thing that I'm gonna pick up is reading more, man, because I kind of stopped that. When I was reading, I was really just, I don't know, man. I was just getting so much information. Not even from the books. It was just from God. Like he was just, you know, after I read the book, it's like he started just giving me more information outside of the book. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was much more connected to God when I was just reading and self developing. So that's what I'm gonna do, man.
You said something. You said, "Ooh, procrastination." When she
Nah,
said that,
procrastination
so
What's
is definitely.
something that you're shedding and what's something that you're taking on these next 6 months?
I think like something I'm shedding is probably like I think I be going hard at like too hard on myself, like cause I'm young, so I be like, why I'm not rich right now? Why I'm
That
not
is
this?
the craziest shit he can say. I hate
Why
when he
I'm
say it.
why I'm not rich right now? Like why I'm not this? Why I'm not that? Like that's one thing I need to like, you know what I'm saying? It take patience, like
Right.
to get there or to even like touch there or to be there, like.
right.
And then something I'm picking up is like consistently, like
Yeah.
trying to work on that, and then reading more, like you said, and, like learning how to talk more, like reading dictionaries, cause I have a hard time talking, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
And
I
that's
went through that
okay.
too.
That is okay.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used low key. I used to have a little stutter when I was younger.
No,
Like if you really listen to me, you'll hear it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll hear it a little bit, but I had to learn. I had to. Yeah, when I was younger, I started to read more and become more just well versed in conversations, and training really helped me out as far as communicating. I had to know how to sell myself. I had to know how to talk to all walks of life. So that really helped me out. So you doing good, man.
Yeah, take your time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with
not
yourself.
for real.
No,
Rico.
man, that procrastination thing, that's for sure me. I'm trying to get to moving like my time management to the T. I just want every hour of my day consumed with productivity. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things. And then one of the things I'm trying to share, like we were just talking, like talking too down on self and accepting like the compliments. Cause I'm talking about I share compliments off like nothing. Like they be like, "Oh, you doing this?" But it's like I'm trying to get back to that cocky mode. You know what I'm saying? That unstoppable mode. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know how y'all
Right.
is on the court. You get on the court.
Right.
So my thing is hustling. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I walk in a room, I need to be able to feel like I can conquer it or I can kill it. You know what I'm saying? Or I can leave out there with the right results that I want. So that's my thing. I just wanna just accept the compliments and stop being so down on it and thinking so hard on it. And then, like I say, you know what I'm saying, that time management, because I feel like I got everything in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I treat hustling like a sport. Like I compare,
That's
you know,
good.
even on when we drop Overstood the podcast on there, you know what I'm saying, what's your Super Bowl or you know what I'm saying? What's your all of everything I'm gonna talk about? I think this is a game. Life is a game. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get your game better. You got to throw things in your bag. So like you just said, like you're a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that mouthpiece right. You like,
Right.
oh, I want to go in there and sell a deal, sell myself. And then like in his case, being consistent on your ground, what your workout is, like you know what I'm saying, on what you're gonna do to get better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to get everything in my bag. So I feel like I got the hustling, I got the talking. Now it's like, hey, now let's get on time to the meeting. Let's stay busy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let's not procrastinate. So my time management skills is definitely something I'm trying to get.
I'm gonna ask you something before you go, Meg.
No, you good.
You said, do you feel like you can walk into a room and demand the room even if you're not at the financial level that you would want to be? Do you feel like you can demand the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's like my field or what I do,
Okay.
cause I just feel like I educated my. I don't go in no room really unprepared.
Okay.
If I'm in that room, like if I'm going to the room, most likely it's something that I'm on already, and I've educated myself or I know the terminology enough
Yeah.
to kind of finesse or finagle my way
Okay.
to what I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like but I be big on them. They be saying I be kind of negative because I be big on my perception. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't gonna lie. When it's like a room full of like white man or something like that, I feel like I gotta come a certain way. Or when and they be like, "Why you thinking so hard about that?" And I'm like, "Man, I wish y'all just kind of understood
Right.
how the world kind of work, you kind of gotta think about it in a way. But you know what I'm saying? So I be hard on like how I look. Like if we at a restaurant and it's a window to the restaurant, I care how I pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to pull up in a certain vehicle.
Right.
Cause all of it kind of plays a part. Or I'm gonna park in the back. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be. So it's just those little things that I care. But other than that, me myself, oh yeah, I feel like
Okay.
I got that shit.
For
Like,
sure.
you know, if we gotta go up the elevator and shit, you ain't
Yeah.
gotta see what I pulled up in none of that shit. I would fix my shirt.
For
We gonna go on
sure.
that
The
12th
chicken,
floor.
for sure,
And we
bro.
gonna go get, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
from this on,
Right.
we gonna seal a deal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Outside, huh?
What, they gonna think it's a Lambo outside the
think
way
it's
I
a
talk
Lambo
to them, I swear to God.
Meg,
Yeah, I swear.
Meg, tell me something that for these next 6 months of the year, what's something that you are shedding and what's something that you are adding to the bag?
I think what I'm shedding is doubt.
Okay.
Doubt and fear.
Mm-hmm.
When because of the simple fact that I've already been given the tools, because he made a comment earlier about, black people being behind. We're actually ahead of a lot of people. Black people, we just have not tapped into it.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we step out of that doubt that has been created by what society has put on us, we can change the dynamic of a lot of things. And that fear comes from that doubt, because then we feel like we can't go and start that business. We don't have the money to do whatever. We can't. I want to shed all of that, the outside noise, the outside doubt, and then the fear that comes along with that in order for me to like really reach like my full potential. But as far as picking it up, I would have to say I've definitely been reading a lot more already, but actually taking time to really sit and breathe. Like, especially when I first get up in the morning, because sometimes your first breath is the biggest one that you will take all day long. Because when you wake up, it's just like, oh, Lord, thank you for waking me up, because I didn't have to wake up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, little things like that. And also, like, getting back to that discipline that we talked about. Like, that discipline of getting up in the morning, having a schedule, actually abiding by that schedule in order to pursue whatever business it is, whatever weight goals I have, like body goals, whatever diet goals, just taking bits and pieces and kind of spreading it out through my day. Like whatever goals I have to achieve, do something, like he said, every hour on the hour where I'm doing something with each and every one of those things. I don't care if I have to alternate. I don't care if I got a meal prep for 3 days and then meal prep for the next 3 days, whatever. But for the next like 6 months, just coming up with a schedule and a routine that is going to keep me mentally like sane and keep me from doubting myself, fear, anything, just keeping myself spiritually uplifted.
Word, that's word. Anybody else have any more questions?
I
Any
just want to
comments?
ask y'all one thing. Do y'all ever do y'all have those days where you feel like, man, I ain't doing enough today? Do y'all ever be hard on yourself?
Yeah.
Of course.
But do you ever think about like you might have did enough? Like, cause some days I probably didn't do enough when I feel like, but then I be having days when I did a lot, and then it's like, bro, that's all you could have done today.
Right.
Do y'all ever feel like I don't know, is that anxiety, or do you just feel like you on a clock or a time schedule, or like,
At times, still to this day, I feel like I'm behind.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel
Same.
like I'm behind. I feel like I'm playing catch up right now. To
Right.
be all the way real with you. So at times I'm hard on myself, but I still give myself grace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have to have that healthy balance. I'm more oftentimes I'm hard on myself than I am.
yeah,
Right.
So I'm working on having that healthy balance. Like, okay, Jazz, let's go. We're grinding. And then again, Jazz, pour into yourself.
Right.
Where you at right now is where you need
Supposed
to
to be.
at right now. God got me right where I need to be.
Right.
and that's what I'm
Because if
working
I
on.
had all of everything I wanted in the world, right now I probably wouldn't even be ready for it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's something, I think that's something that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, is anybody else feeling this?
It's probably because you
Because
just got
people
into
be
a
like,
rhythm.
be cool. They be like, be cool. I'm like, no. Like, am I the only one? Y'all don't feel like
Right.
we need to do more today? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that because it's almost like once you're in a rhythm, like I just talked about being in a like actual rhythm of having a consistent schedule. Once you have your schedule and you've been following by that, and then there's still something else, you could have had a conversation with somebody else that made it spark an idea like, oh, I need to add that to this. And then if you don't get to it by the end of the day, you like, damn, I did not do everything that I said I was going to do today. But it's natural. It happens. But that just goes to show how much more growth you have to do. And no, time is not on our side, but it makes you conscious of what else you feel like needs to be done. That's that growth. That's literally that growth factor. Like there's always something else that I can learn or something else that I need to add to my plate to not just do something with my time, but just to be better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not alone.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna be my question, last question. We're gonna talk about relationships. So what are some non-negotiables in your relationships? When you're dealing with women, like what's some non-negotiables? Stuff that you not going.
Go for it. Let's hear you, young fella.
Not going.
Yeah, none going. I ain't going for that.
Friendly, being friendly. I'm not going for that.
What's friendly?
And why is there? What is friendly and why?
Because like you, what is your girlfriend a businesswoman? Like what is this? Like 'cause
We get to the nitty.
Break it down, young fella.
I'm just saying because like I
Break
hear a
it
lot of
down.
dudes say that, and then it's like you. I don't know. In my head, I want a girl to have a mouthpiece like me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
I'm
nah, let me
done.
hear that though. What's non-friendly though?
Like friendly, like as in like being in everybody's face, like not like in the wrong cause, like friendly, like okay, you saying business, that's cool, but if it's like at a club, why you in
yeah.
the dude face that much, like or like why you
I understand that.
I get
like
that.
why you talking to him so much, like, why you laughing at him so much?
Yeah.
Friendly,
So
like,
you slick a jealous type. That's really what you slick a jealous type, and
it's
it's,
not
okay
jealous,
to
it's
admit
just
it.
respect, cause it's respect, cause if I like talk to a girl, you'll get kind of
Yeah.
mad, you'll be
That's a woman. There's a big difference.
yeah. That's what I'm
Women,
saying.
women, it's more not jealousy. It's more like, okay, that's my man. But men, it's slick jealousy because you don't want no other dude coming up to your girl, and that's okay. And you young, but you get that as you get older. I'm just letting you know.
What else? That's it.
Yeah, friendly. Yeah, it's really that friendly stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Friendly, that's it.
yeah, really.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so that's a non-negotiable, man. What terms you on, man?
This
What
is
terms
always
you
like
on,
your
man?
like.
Yeah, I like
This is
knowing
always
this.
your question.
I like knowing
What
this.
really turned me on about a female is like when she smell good. Like that's when she smell good. Like hygiene is like one of the best things on a female. Like
Do you have a favorite perfume?
yeah, the
Okay,
Louis,
Okay.
Louis Vuitton or the Prada.
Okay. Okay. He know his scent.
Okay. You going designer? Okay.
Okay. Now I will say Prada does smell good.
You like for the
Yeah.
smell good? Okay.
Yeah,
What if she smell good? It
And personality too, though.
Right.
Definitely personality. Like
Okay.
you can smell good. You can be cute and no personality. I would not like you.
what kind of personality you like?
You gotta be funny. Like you gotta
Funny.
make jokes with me. Like or you like kind of be like us. Like
Yeah.
sense of humor. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
you can't be like too soft. Like or
Be
like
joning on your ass.
So let
Why
me-
you
Yeah.
get that fucking hair
So
together?
let me ask you this. So if she,
yeah, like you
if
know what I'm
she's
saying.
funny, if she is funny, does that still take away from her being friendly? What if other people do find her funny? And she's in the presence of other people, whether it's not in a
It's like-
club, it's in a group setting.
It's like a place of being funny. Like
Okay,
the
okay.
place. Like
Okay.
if we in a room like this, you can be funny,
Yeah.
throw
This
jokes
nigga
out.
dictator. Hey, don't laugh over here, baby. You gonna laugh over there, but not over here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just the place. Like
No,
forward.
Yeah.
the place forward.
Time of the place. I
Can she be
understand that.
herself though? What if that's just herself?
Well, like
That sound like she been what you want her to be. Can she be herself?
she could have been herself by herself.
damn, that's jealous type.
That's real.
Type.
She could have been
He a
herself by
jealous
herself.
type. He a jealous type.
Hey,
He a
stand on
jealous
it.
type.
Stand on you. Stand on your business for sure.
She came me.
Understandable.
What's your non-negotiable?
Me?
Yeah.
Damn. I have a thing with exes. And my thing is that if there's still some type of hold with your ex, I don't care if it's simple conversation. Your ex is in your past for a reason. Like, that's just me. But I feel like there's been situations that I've been in where exes have come back in the picture, but when you start treating me as them, that's where I have a problem.
Okay. I
That's
get
a
exactly what you're
non-negotiable for me because I can see the difference. Like if I can tell by when we first started dating compared to later on down the line, It's like, okay, I start seeing what you was doing with this person, and I'm not that person. I will let you know this ain't that. This ain't that, and like this is not who you think you talking to. You don't have to talk to me a certain way. You don't have to treat me a certain way. That's a non-negotiable for me. If I start seeing it and I start paying attention to that stuff, I'm like, you got you gotta go. Like just that, and then also just like sneaky. Like you got some folks that'll be like super super sneaky, and it's like, what are you sneaking for? I'm an open door to communication. You could tell me anything, but it's my choice of what I do after the fact. Like my actions is based on what I choose to do, based off of what you told me, or based off of what you doing on the side. I'm not a revengeful person. I'm not gonna seek revenge out on you. I'm gonna just be like, listen, that person can have you. I'm gonna be over here. Don't be mad when I exit stage left. That's it. Then my non-negotiables.
Okay. What's your non-negotiables?
Oh, jeez. I thought after hearing y'all talk, I
What
had one.
is I need to know what's Prophet Rico's non-negotiables.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm hard to date.
he allow everything.
Okay.
Why are you hard? Okay,
Talk
wait.
about it. Talk
Yeah,
about
please. I'm curious.
Why is you hard to date?
Yeah, why are you hard to date?
Because I live to a certain standard.
And what's that standard?
Excellence.
it. Talk about it. Talk about
My dog said
sir.
excellent.
Talk about it,
Look,
sir.
Check me out. Check me out. It's just like this. It's like I don't want to say I'm critiquing or I'm judging. It's like I just like I don't know. I just like for you to move. Like I
Got
guess
a preference.
no, it's not a preference because I feel like I'm compatible with many women. Like I can be compatible with many women, but it's like your character. Character is everything. You know what I'm saying? We can work on this. Like we can work on hustle. We can work on even if you don't have the most outgoing personality, I feel like I got enough personality to bring
For the
whatever
both of us.
personality
Yeah.
out of you type. So it's just like my non-negotiable. I think I would just say just being negative
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Just
agree.
negative.
I agree with that.
because it kind of falls in like what you said.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to hear, man, I don't do that because of my ex did it. Or
Oh,
I don't do this.
that is probably the
I don't
worst.
want to hear that. Like treat
thing.
this as the most newest thing
The freshest thing that you ever had.
ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I might have did something similar, but just be like, tell me like, oh, I don't like that. Or, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
just
saying?
say I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, but
like, this
you don't
makes
have
me feel
to
like
bring
this.
it up and, oh, I don't do that because he was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that. And then just negative about life. Like, you know, I think a lot of females like try to like pour out too much on you or try to be too negative. I don't know if they do it because they think they may gain something or do it just because that's the way they are. But man, like it ain't the end of the world. Let's keep it moving. Even if me and you may have a disagreement, let's keep it moving. You know, just
Right.
everything, just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And if you just negative, I can't hear that. I don't want to hear that. Because you going to go through things. Like, even if you got a baby daddy and you hate that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to
Right.
hear about how you hate this nigga all the time.
Right. Because then I got to deal with it. Because what if you hate me? What if
Yeah, you
start
know
hate
what I'm
me?
saying? Like,
Again,
it's
you going to
just-
start treating me like this nigga. Nope.
Yeah,
We good.
it's
We
just
good.
negativity. I don't like that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to sit on the phone and hear it.
Right.
You can have a bad day, that's cool, but it's just like we not gonna do that.
You know what else? I'm going to add something to that. You know what else? And that's going to piggyback on what you said about negativity. I don't want to hear you talk about nobody else when you ain't got your shit together.
Talk about it.
The same thing that you could be talking about somebody else and what they doing is the same shit that you could be doing and you projecting on the other person.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Especially women. Women do that a lot. We have sometimes it's an indirect tendency. Sometimes it is a very direct tendency where you do that and you choose not to talk about who you are as a person or take responsibility for you as a person. So instead of you taking responsibility, you might go to your friends. You might gossip. And you might say, "Oh, did you see this bitch have X, Y, and Z on with old boy? I used to talk to him. We used to talk. What we talking about this for? It ain't got nothing to do with you."
Unnecessary information.
Unnecessary information. Them conversations I don't like hearing because then I'm like,
That's that negativity, though.
that's what I'm saying. Piggybacking on that.
You trying to rile somebody else up because ain't nobody have to hear that.
Because at the end of the day, that person ain't gonna get riled up. I'm gonna get riled up because I'm getting sick of you talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of you talking about it. I don't want to hear about that. I don't. What's your
Okay,
non-negotiable,
we ready.
Jazz?
Yeah, we ready for.
What's your non-negotiable,
Cause you know why I want to know, cause
Oh,
I know
look.
you expect excellence.
Excellent.
So number one thing, non-negotiable. If you are not an effective communicator, if you
Ooh,
do not know how to communicate, turn off instantly.
yeah.
I dry up instantly. I dry up
Right.
instantly.
Jazz.
Another non-negotiable. If you are not a nurturer, I can't with you because I need that energy. I'm so go masculine energy. Go get it, go get the money, be the protector, be the provider. That's me. I need for some nurturing energy in the space. If I'm gonna have you in my space, that's the energy that I need. Not saying that you can roll up your sleeves and go get after it. I love that in a woman. I love a little masculine energy in a woman. Not masculine like me, but masculine as in pull up those sleeves. Let's go get to work, babe. I love that. But if you have no nurturing bone in your body, instant dry up. No, I'm not going.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
That's that negative shit.
That's that negative shit.
Cause they usually,
I can't stand him.
cause they own that shit cause of some other shit that somebody fucking did to their ass.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Or
I don't do
something- or
that. I don't
something-
do
or
that.
Something that it's something that they're so used to it that they don't think that you're not gonna do it. They just
Yeah.
automatically in their mind think, "Oh, this person gonna do it to me." Every nigga's the same.
I feel you. You just want your neck rubbed when you come home, man. Like,
I
you know what I'm
love that.
saying?
And if you don't, if you
It
can't,
ain't even that. We hoop, so I'm thinking.
You need a whole massage.
I really, if anything, I might not even need a whole massage. I can just sit in an Epsom salt bath, just rub my feet.
Or put the Epsom salt in the bath water.
yeah.
That's all I'm asking. Or run my bath water.
You-
That's all
yeah.
you gotta do. That's all I'm asking you to do. If you can't do that,
I'm gonna
then
tell y'all what turns me on. What really turns me on is
it's a touch.
if a woman is proactive. If she is really dissecting my day, dissecting everything that I do. She
Yeah.
look and see, okay, she need this, she need that, and she do it without me even asking.
That shit hard.
And she do it without
That
me
is
even
hard
asking.
to find.
Woo, I love that.
Cause they gotta
Man.
be, bro. It's like, bro, like, look, I like to hear that. Oh, I'm self-centered. Or I'm about my. You have, if you're gonna be in a relationship with somebody, you gotta be about them too. Like, it's just simple. It's like, you my homie. We rocking every day. This my little brother. I gotta be about him. That's my homie. I gotta kind of think like on a scale like in a situation. Just as example, like, oh, you, what's the name? You Uber to work in the morning. I'm gonna pick you up at night, like in the evening.
Yeah,
like,
little stuff like
little
that.
shit, like
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
kind of just like manage it. Like if you're in something together, be in it together. You can't just be like
It one-sided.
me.
One-sided.
Like
Uh-huh.
it's not why be in a relationship or
Right.
why be about that. So it's just like you say, being proactive. If we to talk 2 hours out of my 8-hour shift, out of those 2 hours, you should have dissected something.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna need when I get off.
What I'm gonna need.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man, baby, I had a long day, man. I wish I would have had
Right.
an energy drink today. So guess
Yeah.
what? You should have bought an energy drink
Or
for
by
tomorrow.
Yeah, by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this question. I got another one for this one. This is my last question.
Okay.
What is y'all's love language? What is y'all's top? Top. Like when I say top, I'm not talking about top two. I'm talking about just one. What is
Yeah.
your top love language?
I'm learning mine.
Okay.
I had to relearn. I had to learn. I never got deep in that. I've been like that's why I said like in my last relationship, I took fault in a lot of it because my lack of knowledge on how to love. I know how to care for you. I know how to take care of you. I know how to look out for you. I know how to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know how to love
Right.
on the person. So it's like I'm learning mine. I'm learning. You funny because he talk shit all the time. He like, bro, you go too hard, bro.
Mr. Hard on the woman.
He like, you go too hard. But it's
Well,
like,
y'all both go hard, clearly.
yeah, that's my little brother though. So
I don't
he's
go
like
hard as him.
Okay.
So mine is just like, you know how they say, when you was raised off of survival,
You're in survival mode 24/7.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm raised off survival. She was raised off survival. So we got together and we knew how to survive
Together.
and hustle and make money together.
Uh-huh.
We didn't know how to love each other. So I didn't have any expectations
Okay.
for like what I wanted. But then when I start to mess with other females, like I'm riding and then the female rub my neck, I'm like, ooh, I think I like this shit.
Yeah.
She just rub
little
my neck for no
things.
reason.
Yeah.
Or like words of affirmation, the female be like, you are so smart. Like I feel like you're gonna be able to. Like damn, you have to tell me that. Stop lying. And my first response is stop lying. Why you doing all that? Like
Right.
But she like, no, I'm serious. Like, but she coming with it like once
Every
a day,
time,
twice
yeah.
a day, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Necessary.
now I'm feeling like I can run through a wall. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's a
like,
big one for men.
You know what I'm
Men love
saying?
words of
Love
affirmation.
words. Y'all
Yeah.
do
What?
really, especially
love it.
black
For
men.
sure.
Y'all really do
Y'all love
love
that.
like.
But I don't
words
want
of
lies though. Tell me the
affirmation.
truth
Nah,
though.
for sure.
No, that's true.
Like, baby,
That's
you want your
respectful.
shit, and I see that. So and I salute that.
Yeah, for sure. Cause some people don't be in reality and they be telling that nigga that he could do certain shit and he ain't really doing it. He can't. He been rapping for 5 years and he need to stop rapping. Nah, fucking.
Hey, 30 CDs away. 30
Yeah.
CDs away. You ain't going nowhere,
But
partner.
yeah, no, what's the name? Yeah, words of affirmation. So I'm when I get in my next relationship, I'ma really have an answer. Like I'ma test it. Like what I really
Yeah.
like. You know, because
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like being touched though. Like get off me. I don't know. I mean, I'm like,
Is that because you have a family history of not being shown affection?
definitely,
Okay, so that's why.
definitely.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Nah,
'cause-
I'm opposite.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like 2 years ago, I hugged my auntie. She like, boy, you know we don't give hugs. I'm like, damn,
No,
auntie. But
yeah.
I learned that
What
from
is
being in the
that?
South, though.
Yeah.
Being in the South, I learned that like people give hugs.
Right.
People, some people kiss on the cheek, and
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Even with sons to sons, like so now I get I show, boy, my sons, boy, they feel it. Like what a boy,
Yeah.
come
You
here,
changing
give me
the
a hug.
trajectory to that
Give me
too.
a hug,
That's
kiss me on
good.
the
That
cheek,
is really
kiss,
good.
boy, woo, woo.
That's
My oldest
good,
boy, be
bro.
like, he'll look at me like this. I'm like, yeah, get your
He
ass.
get everybody. He get everybody hugs around.
I get him a hug. They be like,
He
they
gave
be
me a
like,
hug
they
yesterday.
be like, I'm like, come on, bro.
Like a
Give me hug.
hug, like
Hug.
Yeah.
Give me a bear.
Nah, cause look, they be like, damn, I be like, say we'll be around females or something. I be like, yeah, look at my boy, he handsome, huh? And then
You be like,
my cousin who also on the same side of family with me, he like, nigga, what you talking about? What are you doing?
he probably be thinking you be on some shit.
He be like, I'm tripping or
Man,
something.
what?
And then I be like, bro, what's wrong with me calling you handsome, bro? You handsome. Like,
Yeah.
He like, nah, you can't be doing that, dog. I'm like, so do you want the compliment or not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's some young boy shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
can't.
I
Yeah.
be overthinking that shit, but yeah, I'm learning my shit though. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie.
What's yours? What's your love
Niggas
language?
like touch.
Physical touch, yeah.
Okay. He like a big teddy. He like a teddy bear, so
I'm like,
he seemed like he like physical touch.
nah, for real.
What's
Skin to
yours,
skin.
Jazz?
Oh, you already know.
Oh, I already know yours is touch. Dog, you ain't gotta go there.
That's the number one.
Okay.
I love all of them though.
I actually mine. What I like to give, my love language of giving is acts of service.
Okay.
I'm acts of service.
My
So
best friend like that.
I'm the one like as Jazz talked about, like I read in between the lines. So if I see that you need something, you may say that you need it and you may forget about it later on and I'm like, it's already right there.
I love
Like,
that.
I already did that.
I love
like if I knew you gotta be to work, I'm like, okay, so let me take them something to eat at work. I will go and do that. Or I'll do it the night before. I'll be like, hey, there's food in there, grab this, or I'll put it out before you even get up. I'm like, okay, this is right here. I write you a note. This is this. Take this with you. Take this water, do whatever. Then when you get back home, you got a hot meal. I don't. That's just me. That's that's what I give. But as far as like receiving, I love physical touch. But words of affirmation, I give that shit to myself. I don't need you to do that for me. But physical touch, because it lets me know like there's a full presence of you there. Like that's just me.
I said that about the words of affirmation. That was my same quote.
Right.
I give myself affirmation.
Right.
But it's good when someone
Gives it to
sees
it.
the grind and they
And when they
notice it and
appreciate
they
it,
salute
we
it.
talked about
I love
that. We
that.
talked about
I
that.
don't. Do I need it? No, I don't.
No, I don't
for
need
you to
it. But
give
when
me
you
nothing.
tell it to me
But when
out
you
of
see
nowhere, that's when I be like, ooh.
when you see the grind, damn, babe, like I really see you out here
Like, you
getting
doing your thing.
after it. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
No, that shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, that affirmation shit, it's like that hand. Everybody need a hand clap. Everybody need that.
pat on the back,
As
yeah.
much as people say like,
Yeah. It feels
and I
good.
don't care what nobody. No, you need it. You want
You
it.
definitely need it. You need it.
We see LeBron like. When people talking shit, he want the hand clap, and this nigga that did everything you possibly could do
Everything.
in basketball.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In life, you know what I'm saying? He's accomplishing, but he
Right.
still seek the hand clap. Like he still
Yeah.
want people to be like, no, you hard.
Yeah.
And there's people talking, but he want everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's just like, Yeah, bro, you need that hand clap.
All right, man. To top this episode off, man, we're gonna start with the young boy, man. If you can give some guys out there some cold game, man, what would it be?
Man, what's the name? We got a long time ahead of us. Like, it's gonna come. Let it come. Work hard, but let it come. Don't rush it. Everything that's rush is not good. Everything that's handed to you is not good.
Okay.
You know, you gotta work for it.
Sure.
You gotta work for everything. Like,
Already, yeah.
that's what I give.
There you go.
Shit,
Give me some game, bro.
that's some game.
Yeah.
Man, since we've been on the topic, man, live in your reality.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, live in your reality, and just get to it, dog. Start off from where you at, not where nobody else at. Where you at, live in your reality and get to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang, I gave some cold game last time.
We need some more. Megan, give
I
them some
know.
cold game. I need it.
I'm gonna just reiterate what I said earlier. Stop doubting yourself and living in fear of what others think and believe about you. Whatever is in you, that is your reality. What other people perceive of you is their own personal perception. What you believe about yourself should start from within and work its way out.
Right.
So don't doubt yourself. Don't fear anything, and just live out your dreams. That's it.
Okay. So I would say, man, my piece of code game, I would say, man, if you have a passion, pursue that passion. Don't feel less than if you have to go and get a job. You have to monetize that passion. You have to figure out to, number one, be an adult out here and take care of business. But don't allow, just because if you're not bringing in money from the passion, don't stop that. Yeah, put in the work, put in the grind until that passion can come into fruition with the finances, right? But if you have the passion, please just push, keep going, because that is going to keep you lively. I see so many people with these jobs and it drains them. I was one of them persons. I was drained as hell when I was working at UPS. I was drained.
Same. Definitely.
Don't stop pursuing the passion.
Right.
If not, your ass will die quick. That's what I say.
Facts.
Don't stop pursuing that passion, man.
That's some cold game.
Yeah, man. But that's it, man. You are now tuned into another cold game conversation. I am your host, Jazz Avante, man. I need for y'all to let everybody know where to find y'all at, man.
Y'all can find me at meg.simmons24 on IG.
Yeah.
Prophet Rico on IG, Rich Television on YouTube, and Village Life Prep. Follow the youth. Let's keep growing with the youth. And donation sponsors, Village Life Prep on Instagram.
You can find me on Instagram, Prophet Mari 2. You can find me on TikTok, Prophet Mari 2. You can find me on every platform, Prophet Mari 2.
Yep.
If it ain't profit, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
If it ain't
I like
profit,
that, and it ain't profit.
stop it. Like I said, man, y'all can tap in.
Love it.
Cold game convos on all platforms. We got Instagram, YouTube, now TikTok. Okay, so y'all go ahead and just follow up, man. And we're gonna continue to give y'all this cold game. Like I said, man, we're giving y'all business. We're giving you real life. We're giving you the ratchet. We're giving you sports, man. We're giving y'all all aspects of life, man. So, yep, that's a wrap, y'all.
Sheesh.
That's it. Yes, sir.